Doug Quint, welcome to Foodie Call.
Justin Warner, thank you for welcoming me to Foodie Call.
Well, it's a pleasure. You are one of the creative minds behind Big Gay Ice Cream, and I'm a big fan.
Yeah, and thanks.
What makes good ice cream to you?
It's a combination of two things. I think it has to have a good base flavor, like you can't just work with garbage dairy. But then I like really, really strong flavor. I like to be punched in the face with things.
Right.
And not just with sugar. I mean, cookie dough punches you in the face, but you feel like your insulin levels go crazy.
Indeed.
So I mean like a big flavor. It can even be strawberry, but a big flavor.
Right. First ice cream I had of yours was, if I'm not mistaken, like coconut with curry or something along those lines.
That was unsweetened coconut flakes that we pan toasted with curry powder, and that was it. And it's fantastic.
It was the bomb.
There's so much good stuff to put on ice cream.
That's not in the ice cream aisle.
That's not in the ice cream aisle.
You gotta admit, for like the average person, that's a little wacky. You're a soft serve guy. What would you say is the main technical difference between soft serve and the stuff that if I threw it at someone, they could get a concussion?
Well, soft serve, put most simply, is frozen at the point where you dispense it. It's dispensed at about 19 degrees,
Wow.
is where I like it.
That's cold.
Yeah, it's cold. And hard pack ice cream.
That's the buzz term, like the
Hard
jargon,
pack.
hard pack.
You cook up your ice cream mix, you pour it into the machine, and it spins in there for something like 10 or 20 minutes. And then you stick it into a freezer and try to get it down to 40 below as quickly as you can before ice crystals form. So soft serve is served cold, but frozen right when you have it made for you. Hard pack is sort of frozen warm and then dropped in temperature. When it's warmest, that's not ice cream weather. When it's in the 70s or 60s, that's ice cream weather to me. Because think about it, who wants to stand and wait in the heat for dairy?
Yeah,
If you're gonna wait for anything, it would be a margarita.
Yeah, right? What do you do in the winter?
Oh, well, I still make ice cream. It just gets a little, I like company.
Right.
During the winter, you have time to act on your inspiration.
What if I told you I could make an ice cream that you could enjoy in the winter?
I believe in you, let's do that.
It might sound weird, it might sound scary, but I'm going to make hot ice cream. I'm talking about your ice cream base, semi-solid, just like soft serve, still some air in it, just like soft serve, but over 100 degrees. So we're actually gonna be led on this thermal journey with this stuff, methyl cellulose. Sounds crazy, right?
Does it come from celery?
Kind of,
Am I wrong?
it comes from plants, yes.
Okay.
So it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, if you look right there, guess what? It's a bunch of plant cells, right? And the cool thing about this is that unlike, say, gelatin or, say, cornstarch, this gets thicker the hotter it gets. So it works at this like magical percentage that I learned from the internet, which is about 3%. We're gonna do about 500 grams because that makes math easy. So this guy is sensitive down to the 100th of a gram, which is pretty damn sensitive. 3 grams is a lot more than you think it is when it comes to powders. Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's disturbing.
15 grams to the 100th of a gram. I could never do that again. Never, 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 never.
That really is shocking.
All right, so now we've got this. So we need to, 1, incorporate some air into your mixture, and 2, blend this together. So I'm gonna take it over here and just heat it up with a little bit of water. And so this is gonna make kind of like a slime.
Is this all I need to do?
Yeah, just keep going, don't worry
There we
about
go. There's the
extra
15
gram.
thrown off perfectly.
So once we mix these up together, this is gonna cause your base to thicken. So we'll give that a blend. And so now we're putting air into it, lots of it. You can see that it really helps trap bubbles in there. So we're gonna pour this back in here and let it chill for a little bit. Before we poach this, I want to make a brownie sundae. And the reason I chose the brownie sundae is because if I'm gonna make hot ice cream,
You're gonna go with a cold brownie.
cold brownie. So this way I don't have to hack through a sheet of rock hard brownie.
No, I completely agree. A brownie sundae, they should be cubed or chunks or something like that. You can eat with the same spoon.
I think we're cut from the same cloth. All right, so we're just gonna put this in a bowl, and we'll store it in the freezer. Do you mind? Rather than scooping this, I'm gonna use this scoop shape as kind of like a poaching vessel. It almost looks like soft serve at this point. So I'm just gonna hover this over here. What I'm doing is kind of heating the bottom, which is giving it a little bit of form. we dislodge. Et voila.
Okay.
Now just for laughs.
Steaming hot ice cream.
Steaming hot, but to give you an exact idea of the temperature.
Whoa, 140. I want to bite with nothing on it first. It's like panna cotta.
Right.
And it does kind of coat your mouth, but not in an unpleasant way at all. It's more like the flavor just lingering. Shall I?
Yeah, go for it. Oh my God, beautiful. It's wild though. When your tongue touches the warmth and it experiences the ice cream flavor, and then you get the cold and it's the brownie flavor.
It's really darn good. It is a strangely perceived thing, but boy, if you taste it, it's not strange at all.
Thanks so much for coming by Foodie Call.
Thank you for feeding me.
My pleasure. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I'm glad I got to make this for you. I feel honored.